For years, I thought meditation was something other people did. You know, the calm ones, the spiritual ones, the ones who could sit still without their minds racing in 17 different directions. That wasn't me. I was a worrier, an overachiever. I believed productivity meant constant motion. So the idea of sitting in silence, doing nothing, that felt wrong. Like the opposite of everything I understood about being human, but my body had other plans. The stress I carried, it wasn't just emotional anymore, it was physical. My health was declining, my energy was gone, and I hit a wall where I realized something had to change. That's when my mentor started telling me the same thing: meditate. And I resisted hard, because how could doing nothing help someone who felt like they needed to fix everything? Then I tried it and failed spectacularly. My first attempts, frustrating, awkward, honestly, a complete waste of time. I couldn't quiet my mind. I couldn't find peace. All I kept thinking was, this isn't working. I'm doing it wrong. Maybe I'm just not built for this. But something kept pulling me back. Maybe desperation, maybe curiosity, maybe that quiet voice saying, what if this is exactly what you need? So I kept going. I tried different techniques, different music, guided meditations. I worked with mentors. I studied, I experimented. And slowly something shifted. I stopped trying to force it and started allowing it. I realized meditation isn't about perfection, it's about practice. Just like learning to walk. You fall, you get back up, and eventually your body remembers. And that's when everything changed. Because during one deep meditation, after finally quieting the noise, something unexpected happened. A butterfly appeared and it invited me to follow. That's where I met Sparkle Feathers, a whimsical, magical guide who showed me that self discovery didn't have to be heavy. It could be fun, playful, transformational. All at once, that moment, it changed everything. Meditation stopped feeling like a chore and became a gateway to a new version of me. And what I learned is this: meditation is not intuitive for everyone, and that's okay. You're not broken if it feels hard. You're human. And like any skill worth having, it takes practice, patience, and permission to do it your way. Because meditation, it opened doors in my brain I didn't even know existed. The more I practiced, the easier it became to access that quiet space. Not because life got quieter, but because I got stronger. My awareness sharpened, my decisions improved. I felt more motivated, less reactive, and I finally started sleeping like a human again, not a stressed out zombie. The benefits weren't just mental, they were physical, emotional, spiritual. And here's what really helped me: guided meditation. That was my training wheels. Having someone walk me through it took the pressure off. I didn't have to get it right. I didn't have to force some magical feeling. I could just breathe and follow along, like someone holding your hand while you learn to walk. You're still doing the work, but you're not alone in the wobble. And here's what nobody tells you: meditation isn't about emptying your mind, it's about strengthening it. Think of it like weightlifting for your brain. Every time you sit down, you're building mental muscle, creating pathways for focus, calm, clarity. Because life, it's still going to get chaotic. Meditation doesn't stop the storm. It teaches you how to be calm inside it. And the real transformation, it happened when I stopped judging myself, when I stopped saying, I'm doing this wrong, and started saying, I'm learning. Some days felt like magic. Other days, it felt like sitting still while my brain threw a tantrum, but both counted. Both were building something. And over time, those messy, imperfect sessions turned me into someone who could handle stress without breaking, who could make decisions without spiraling, who could finally breathe without carrying the weight of everything. Meditation didn't just change my mind, it changed my life. It took me from worrier to warrior. It led me to sparkle feathers, to my books, to my mission. And it all started with one moment where I sat down and did nothing. Now, it's the foundation of everything I teach. It's step one in my 6-step process. Because you can't reflect, you can't set goals, you can't break through limits. If your mind is full of noise, you have to clear it first. And meditation, that's how you do it. Not as some mystical ritual, but as a practical tool for clarity, for strength, for control. Now imagine this. What if you didn't have to figure this out the hard way like I did? What if you just took 5 days to reset your mind? I created something simple, 5 short videos, walking you through exactly how to start, plus journal prompts. So you're not just listening, you're actually processing, releasing, clearing. 5 days. That's it. And it's just $5. Because this isn't about the price, it's about your commitment. So if your mind feels full, if you've been stuck in the noise, if you know something needs to shift, this is your moment. Let's reset. Comment reset.